Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden. Last time we met with Mathayu and decided that, well, nobody's fit to run the Liberation Army except for me, so I took over the reins. First of all, we need to get ourselves a castle as headquarters so we can, stand against the Imperials. To do that, we're going to go ahead and try and take over this abandoned castle in the middle of the lake, but to get there we need to take a boat. So we dealt with Tai-Ho last episode, and here's Tai-Ho. What up, Tai-Ho? Let's do this. We played that game last episode, if you recall, and that is going to take us straight to the castle. We are not controlling the boat at all. The boat takes us straight there, and we get to kind of see this cool-looking castle. Kind of cool, right? It's not much of a castle-looking place, but it's definitely cool-looking. Like, I feel like I could sleep there, if there's a bed inside, of course. And it's covered in fog. Big surprise. Everybody said there was a fog monster here. Looks haunted to me. Oh, there's treasure. Victor said there's treasure. Oh, there's plenty of treasure. You tell me. Nice. Tai-Ho's going to help us out. Awesome. Heck yeah. Awesome-o. We got Tai-Ho. For sure. And kind of pseudo, we also just recruited Yamku. Now, if we want to, you can go back to Kaku. If you don't want to, or if you feel like you're unprepared and you didn't mean to come here yet, you can go back to Kaku and, do whatever you need to do. But I'm obviously prepared. Off screen, I actually bought a little bit of armor for everybody. Got myself a mega medicine in that treasure chest, by the way. And I also went to the blacksmith and made Camille's weapon to level 5 as well. In fact, should I leave Tai-Ho in the back? I probably should. Let's see what his equipment is. Headband and a tunic. That kind of sucks. I think I have a brass armor I can give him if he wants it. Oh, he can't have brass armor? Lame. If I knew that, I would have brought him some armor. Oh well, not gonna matter. My team's gonna kick too much ass anyways. Let's just free wheel this bitch and see what happens. Yep, we're gonna run into some new enemies here, and as I've said before, I will probably be showing all battles just because, it's an RPG. We're gonna fight battles. What are you gonna do? You know what I should have did, and I did not do this. I didn't motherfucking heal up before I came here. Like, I didn't stay at an inn, so I made sure I had all my runes. I know I haven't used much of my runes yet. In fact, I'm tempted, but I'll save them. I'll save them. I should probably focus on one enemy at a time when I have so many enemies on the screen and not do free will. Free will is really reserved for battles that you know you can win without getting jacked up. But that guy in the back with the armor, he does 3 attacks at once, and they're strong as hell. As you can see, Gremio already died. That's not good. It kind of sucks that I ran into such a difficult battle as soon as I got here, but whatever. I'm pretty sure we could still win it. As long as we get rid of these other 3 bitches in the front, we should be all good. I am a little bit afraid. Don't die. Nobody die. Stab that bitch, Tai-Ho. Good shit. Alright, now we can finally hit that armor bitch in the back. Just keep up with his attacks so you don't get your ass kicked, and we'll be safe. I'm not exactly worried that I'm going to lose this or anything. And this will be a good amount of experience for a hard battle. Hard-fought battle. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And I got plenty of medicines. As I always say, don't be shy about your medicines. Use them up. What else are you going to use them, save them for? Especially regular medicines. Regular medicines are completely expendable, and they're cheap as all hell. As I will stress this as much as I can. Use your goddamn medicines if you have them. Now these guys are annoying as hell. Even more annoying than they were in the last area when I fought them, Mount Tigerwolf. They're basically palette swaps of the snails we fought there, but damn, these ones are just going to be more irritating because they're harder. They have a lot more HP. I got lucky that I got a critical hit there. And you'll notice that I went straight for the one at a time technique. I'm going to probably try and stick to that until I can let go of the enemies around here. I'm probably going to end up fighting enough battles to start letting go of the enemies around here, I hope. That way we can go through here even faster. Now, to get this treasure down here, you actually have to use the foreground to go around it. Ooh, some toe shoes. That's actually a really nice accessory that I'll actually equip right now to the main character because boots are shitty. And now they got an extra pair of boots. Hand over to Tai-Ho because Tai-Ho needs some accessories because he has none. Yeah, you'll find yourself rotating armor and accessories all the time, especially when you get new stuff that you want to equip to your main character. and then the main character usually has the best stuff, so you'll rotate that down to somebody shittier, and that'll probably get, take the next step down to the more shittier equipment, and you'll just be rotating armor all the time. You'll find yourself doing it a lot if you play like I play. It's not a big deal, it's just, you'll just find yourself doing it a lot. I don't know what more I can say about it. This place does contain quite a bit of treasures. Many of them are right out in the open that you can see, so you won't have to like go out of your way to find them. There's at least one where you will have to do kind of like a roundabout path to find it. And there's one hidden one, if I'm not mistaken, too. You want to make sure you get all these treasures now, though, because you will not be able to come back in this dungeon later. Yeah, I know we're going to take this castle over, but this area that we're going through the caves, you will never see this area ever again. So enjoy it while it lasts, even though it's... What is there to enjoy? It's just a foggy-ass cave, and it's just deadly monsters all over the place. Why would you want to come back here? I know I sure don't want to. Bitches around here poison me and shit. Bastards. I'm thinking if I get to level 16 in here, I'll probably be able to start letting go of the enemies. Do I have any antitoxin? Or am I just going to have to... I guess I'm just going to have to let Gremio ride it out. That didn't take long. Oh, speaking of antitoxin, now I get some. No matter. No big deal. But if I do get poisoned again, antitoxin, I will use those. Antitoxins end up... You'll probably end up with a nice surplus of antitoxins if you're playing this game, because, to be quite honest, I never really use them. Poison runs out on its own time, so there's really... I find myself just letting antitoxin run its course and go away on its own, and I never really end up using them. And we're starting to get into the actual area that's considered the castle now. I don't think there's anything down here. I'm trying to remember where the secret stuff is in this dungeon. I mean, I do have my guide, like I tell you guys I always have with these RPG games, but I don't exactly have it written like I usually do. I have a very crude guide that essentially just tells me all the treasures. I don't have it written down like a path or a guide through the dungeon. I don't even have a list of enemies or anything, so if I run into something I don't expect, well, there you go. I just gotta make sure I don't miss any of the treasures, because like I said, we ain't coming back here. No mo, no mo. Die, you stupid hoe. Use a stupid hoe. Use a stupid hoe. Right now I'm kind of riding off the adrenaline of just the episode of Xenoblade that I just recorded. Holy balls, guys. I hope you enjoyed that shit, because it'll have gone up yesterday as of this episode of Suikoden. And man, that was some shit right there, right? Any of you who have been watching my Xenoblade LP and then watching this, that was some shit there, right there, right? That was good TV, right? That's all I could say. You know what? Let's show you what Deadly Fingertips can do. Hopefully it works. Cleo, this is attack. I want to see if I can show off what Deadly Fingertips does. Show off the main character's rune. This will be the first time I show you what it can do. At least the lowest level spell on there, what it can do. What it does. Hopefully it works. If it hits him, it did. It gets rid of one enemy on the enemies. One enemy on the enemies? Did I seriously say that? It kills one enemy automatically, basically. It's like X Zone from Final Fantasy VI. It's kind of like that. Where it just like sucks the enemy into a black hole. I don't think it works on every enemy. Like, it's not a 100% chance that it'll work, but it's a pretty good chance. Most runes in this game don't miss. The only time you miss with a rune is if somebody's immune to your attack. Like, that's really the only way. Pointy hat, huh? Just bought a bunch of those. Maybe Taiho can equip it, though. Yes, he can. I had to buy Victor a pointy hat because he didn't even have any helmets at all. I was like, what the hell, Victor? How you gonna come up in here being all like physical attacker and not have any damn armor? How dare you? Hey, hey, hey. Shake and bake me, you stupid armor bitch. Yeah, as you can see, we're starting to be able to handle the enemies in here pretty easily. So hopefully we can start letting go of them soon. And it doesn't look like level 16 is the key. Probably level 17 then. It really doesn't take that much work to get to a point where you can let go of enemies. It really doesn't. There might be places in the game where the enemies are not, you just never can let go of them. And I know when you're fighting soldiers, that is the case. Even though we're not exactly fighting soldiers right now. Oh, wait. I'm going to use Deadly Fingertips again. You might be wondering why I'm wasting Deadly Fingertips right here on these regular battles. It's not really a waste because if you use it on a boss, you can imagine that Deadly Fingertips probably doesn't work on a boss. I'll just say that. Come on. You're really going to be able to use instant death on a boss? This is not Final Fantasy VI. Don't expect that to work on this game. In fact, don't expect that to work on any game. That was a weird fluke, man. It was weird that Square made it so easy to kill a lot of enemies in Final Fantasy VI. For such a great game, it's easily broken. Yeah, starting to handle the enemies in here like bosses. Maybe when we get to everybody level 16, maybe then we'll be able to not fight battles anymore. I'm just curious. I mean, I do want to fight all the battles, don't get me wrong, because... There we go, we can let go of these guys, but I'm going to fight them. Like I said, I do want to fight the battles, though, because I have my prosperity rune on. I want to get all the money I can get. I did spend a little bit of my dinero on some armor and stuff, so I want to be able to replenish that. And there's an antitoxin there, and I think we're almost through this place, actually. Let's see. Do I want to save it? I'm not going to lose here, so I'm not going to worry about saving it. Another one of these guys, eh? Let's hit him with one more deadly fingertips. Might as well use it while I still feel like it. I know this dungeon's not a hell of a lot longer. We're getting closer to the end. In fact, I think we only got about 2 more treasures left. And I believe both of the treasures we have left, yep, are both runes. And one of them is the secret area. The secret little path. I'm trying to remember where the path is. Hopefully it's easy to spot. I think it is. I'm trying to remember what the last screen of this place looks like. Because the actual last screen of this dungeon is going to be actually inside the castle. So it'll actually be an area you'll recognize for the rest of the game. But right here, like I said, these caves are just going to lead you into the castle. These are just like the side caves. And I like that you hear stair sound effects when you go up and down stairs, if you've never noticed. I think, yeah, okay. There's like a secret passage where I'm about to go and show you right now. I think this is where it is. I think this is the secret passage I was worried about that I might not spot. But you can see the treasure. Watch, you'll see. I'm talking before you can even see it. Here, come on. Yeah, okay, so you can see the treasure, but you might be wondering, like, how the hell do you get there? Well, you kind of have to, like, work through this maze. I'm just kind of jiggling around the D-pad until you get down and in there. And you get the Hazy Crystal, which is another crystal I'm probably not going to use a whole lot. Might be one of those crystals I feel like selling. You know, let's let go of that one. I just don't feel like fighting 3 snails. It's kind of hard to tell where you are when you're inside of the walls because it doesn't, like, move around as you move around. Because the camera doesn't center on your character, which was really nice in all the Final Fantasy games. It doesn't really center on your character, like I said. So it looks like the only thing I can't let go of is the ghost armor, which is fine. We just got the last 2 treasures, so we're almost done here. Fantastic. By the way, that last treasure chest was a wind crystal, which is basically a basic elemental crystal. Has basic elemental wind spells. But the wind spells in this game are mostly, like, support spells. They're not really attack spells. There's one that's an attack spell for sure. But the overall rune in general is more of a support type of rune. It's not like all damaging like fire. Like the fire crystal, mostly damaging attacks, physical attacks. I don't know which one to call it. Physical magic, I guess you could call it. It's not support magic. Elemental magic, I'll call it. No, I can't call it elemental because they're all elements. Whatever. It's physical magic, damn it. And then, like, water, you can probably imagine is a healing. Whatever. Healing magic, damn it. Alright, well, before I get into talking about runes, we're inside the castle, so get used to this area because you're going to see it a lot. Not just this area right here, but just how this area looks in general. This is going to be our castle when we finally liberate it from whatever's inhabiting it. In fact, before I get too far into here, I better make sure I'm healed. I do like that this area does not have battles, which is really nice. I used up all my medicines there, but that's okay. It's okay, like I said. Use all the medicines you want. There's no need to conserve them. Alright, so you take yourself to the bottom of the castle, and you see this crazy-looking, zombie-looking dragon thing. Looks like this one's the boss. Doesn't look like Rick Ross to me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't look like Slim Thug either, by that case. Hey, look, it's actually a zombie dragon. I completely forgot that it really was a zombie dragon. I was picturing something else, actually. Either way, let's kick his ass. He's weak to fire, hence the reason why I saved all my fire spells. There would have been no purpose to having the water crystal at this point unless I wanted to have a healer. Which, if you really wanted to, you could have Gremio be your healer. because he'll be in your party a lot, so he would be a good person to be your healer. But since I have the Prosperity Rune, I just put that on him. I never really have issues with healing in these Suikoden games. At least not in Suikoden 1. In Suikoden 2, there's a specific healing rune that just kicks ass, so you never have issues healing in the second Suikoden either. Because there's just ways to heal that are just really nice. At any rate, let's stop trying to spoil Suikoden 2, and let's heal up a little bit. Make sure you kind of keep up with your healing. Since you can only heal one person at a time with medicines, you gotta make sure you kind of rotate your healing as well. Don't let anybody get too far below 100 HP. Because he won't always use an all enemy attack. I've been watching HC Bailey's Lunar Let's Play lately, and it's really nice when the enemies kind of telegraph the moves they're about to do. So like right now I can't tell what the zombie dragon's about to do on this turn, but in Lunar, the enemies, even bosses, kind of telegraph the move they're about to do on the next turn, so you can like prepare for it with your, with whatever you're going to do with the next turn when you're choosing your commands. And I'm not saying this game needs that, but I'm watching him doing that LP is kind of getting me used to it, so I'm like, oh man, I wish that was happening right now. That way I can plan it out better. I mean, it's pretty obvious what these guys are going to do anyways. I mean, what do you need to guess? They're going to hit you. Be ready to heal. And I think I'm going to have everybody go and heal themselves. Except for I don't think Taiho has any... Yeah, he does. It seems like every time you get a new character, they come with at least one medicine in their inventory already, which is really nice. Just in case, they happen to join your party and... Shit, is Victor going to die? Oh, shit, and Gremio? That was not good. That was not good at all. Yeah, I don't need to waste a Mega Medicine, though. Let's just have Cleo heal the main character. Have Camille heal herself. And Taiho, you attack. Yeah, so since we don't have, like, Phoenix Downs or any way to revive people at all, we gotta just hope that we're gonna win this battle. Which, now I'm kind of worried that I might not win. I'm not, like, super scared, but I'm a little worried. I didn't expect Victor and Gremio to die so easily. Camille is the one I expected to die first. She has a low amount of HP. I'm hoping he's almost dead because this could turn into a disaster. I would hate to show myself die on this LP like in just a legit boss battle that's not even that hard. So come on, show him what you got, baby. Show him you the shit. You got this. Finish him. Finish him. Oh, come on, everybody, finish. There it is. There it is. Kill him. Smack him down. Show him who's boss. Oh my god, wow. I still can't believe I haven't won yet. This is ridiculous. I thought I had this in the bag. You know what I should have did is I should have bought guard ropes for everyone. The reason why Cleo and Funky G are not getting their ass kicked by these attacks is because I bought these guard robes from Kaku before I came here. And guard robes up your magic, and that includes defense. So, needless to say, Cleo and Funky G are pretty immune to magic. Well, not immune, but resistant to magic is the word I'm looking for. And I guess I'll just wait for Taiho and the main character to chip away at this bitch until he dies. And I'll just let Cleo be my healer because she's a lot weaker than the other two, physical attack-wise. Just hope for the hope for the critical hits. The critical hits will make this go by a lot faster. Man, for such an easy boss battle, I feel disappointed in myself for letting that happen. I should have just bought guard ropes for everyone. I thought about it too, because I had the money. But I went cheap. I was a cheap ass. I only bought the ones for the characters that I wanted to buy them for. So I figured I'd be buying them new armor soon enough anyways. That's what I get for being overconfident. Jeez, man. This is ridiculous. Come on, die. Die. Yes, got him. Okay. Once I realized the guard ropes were protecting me pretty well, I wasn't worried about losing. I was just worried about that taking way too long. And for winning, we get a lightning crystal also, which is pretty awesome. Rune will be using on somebody. I'm not sure who yet. Yeah, that's what you get for talking shit, zombie dragon. And for killing the zombie dragon, the fog disperses, and you'll never have to see the fog again. And now, it's our castle, and holy crap. How about Dragon Castle? That's a little bland. White Castle, even blander. Maybe we should call it Funky G Castle. Tempting. What do you want to call it, young master? Crap! I did not plan this at all. What the hell am I going to call this castle? Shit. What the hell am I going to call this place? Oh, man. I did not even plan this at all. I planned the main character's name. I did not plan his castle. Oh, God. What are we going to call this place? Let me think for a minute. Okay, I don't know why, but I have Final Fantasy on the brain, and the first thing that came to mind after hearing Dragon Castle was the King of Dragons, Bahamut. So we're going to call it Bahamut Castle. Wait, did I put a V or did I put a U? I think I put a V. Hold on. That's a V, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. U-T. Bahamut. So we're going with Bahamut Castle. I don't know why. I really didn't have this planned at all. I'm sorry, guys. Bahamut Castle, very nice. I almost called it Funky Castle for a second there, and I was like, nah, you'll get paid later, Camille. You just chill. And, oh, snap. It's Leknat. I knew you were missing me, bitch. I knew you missed me. Awesome. What is she going to give me? The Stone Tablet of Promise? Promise that you'll come back and see me later tonight? That has all the names of the people who have joined your army so far. And that's the whole Stars of Destiny thing I've popped up on the screen sometimes, where I show you like how many out of 108. Well, that's what the Stars of Destiny are listed on. They're listed on the tablet. Anyway, remember Luke's smartass? Well, here he is, and now he's going to be joining our army, even if we didn't want him to. But even though he's a smartass douchebag, Luke is pretty awesome as a party member, which you shall see, because I'm going to be using him quite a bit. He's a pretty good magician. Simple as that. You would think so if he studied under Lady Leknat, right? Aw, yeah. I like what Gremio said there. She just dropped off her apprentice because she didn't want to deal with him herself. Okay, so we got the vessel. Now it's time for some recruits. So let's go recruit some people, why don't we? We need to go get this guy named Lepant who lives in Kuon. Let's get him. Okay, fine. Mathai, you said so let's do it. Alright. Well, I was going to say end of the episode, but Gremio wants to interrupt me. Yeah, I slept well. Leave me alone, bro. I'm trying to end the episode. Okay, so we're going to go talk to Mathayu about the whole Lepant thing he wants us to do. But before we do that, we're going to end the episode, and we'll figure out what we're going to do next time on Let's Play Suikoden. Peace.